Wake and steak, baby.
What up? What's up, guys?
Back in action.
Yeah, back at it.
Another
back at it.
week of
Wake and
Steak.
Volume 3, Week 3.
Get them. Well,
All right, so let's recap last week.
let's talk about last week and then let's talk about the overall. So get at it.
All right, so last week, yeah, guys, I admit we lost. We went 7-8, but this is raw, uncut. We're not these little Instagram people that they show you the bets like after. Oh, look what my people did today. No.
Yeah, I sent the plays to my private
Yeah,
clients
like my private clients got the email. No, I project my shit on YouTube, and yeah, we did bad. We went 7-8, so we were -1 unit. But to our defense, Drew Brees got hurt, Big Ben got hurt, and those are two of our losses. So,
There you go.
You know, our teaser hit, our parlay loss, and our big play split. So you guys take that.
Not bad.
Do whatever you want with that information, but yeah, we admit we went 7-8, down 1 unit. That's nothing. First week we went 12-4, so we spit the facts. Get into this week.
Let's go.
ride. All right.
Right into it, baby. So
yeah.
we're gonna start with a good one. Denver at Green Bay. 63% of the money is on Green Bay, -7.5
Over under 43 at Green Bay.
at Green Bay. I take Green Bay to the house.
Yeah.
Spread, take them.
I love Green Bay. I think Green Bay is going under the radar now. The spreads are going to start increasing very soon.
How good is that defense?
No.
It's
How
insane.
good's the D to like compliment
Crazy.
Aaron Rodgers that took a whole year off basically?
No. He's getting into his groove a little bit by little bit.
He's
Every
like,
single
I wouldn't say he's a
week.
dark horse, but people don't pay attention to Green Bay, bro.
Nah, he's gonna
pay
smoke 'em.
attention. Pay attention.
Denver is gaga.
We love Green Bay -7.5. Line hasn't moved.
Under they got the under 43 because of
Over under
Denver's
43,
Denver's
D.
defense
Denver's
exactly.
D,
but
yeah, but I think Green Bay gets
just
it done.
stick with the
100%.
7.5. They take that. So you want to move on to the next one? Let's talk about it.
Bro,
So
Detroit?
Detroit,
Philly.
Philly, Detroit. So Detroit.
So we got Detroit at Philly.
You know, Philly's got to bounce back after a really tough late loss with that Julio Jones 50-yard plus TD.
Yeah.
They've got a bad taste in their mouth.
And they almost won
Yeah.
it, dude. They were down what, 4th and whatever, and then Carson Wentz throws that crazy
No,
pass to
they
get downfield.
They were right in it. They were right in it.
They were right in it. You know, they lost by a screenplay on Julio Jones, which hey, I mean, it is
I
what
mean,
it
he's
is.
a monster. He does that.
So what they got, 61% of the money's on Detroit though, which is kind of weird, guys. So I always preach, you know, I read numbers and I read where the money's going. So what I mean by that is 61% of the money's on Detroit. It opened at +7.5. Vegas brought it down to -6. So they're enticing the Detroit money. But how far is Detroit gonna go, man? Like, you know, like I don't think they're gonna keep on.
I mean, Detroit to me is fool's gold. I mean, yeah, carry on's good.
I mean, Patricia,
Stafford
I guess, is a good coach.
hot, cold,
but
whatever. I mean, I think Philly
at home,
wins by a touchdown at home.
you got to take them.
Got to take that.
Over-unders dropped a lot. Went from
Be careful with that.
49.5 to 45.5.
Be careful with that.
4-point drop. So
Scared of that.
that's a scary game. But if we were to play, you take Philly. You have to.
Gotta
take
take
Philly. So here we go. Baltimore at KC. This is gonna be the firework game of the week, right?
Big money on KC.
Well, what people don't know is what?
This is KC's home opener at Arrowhead.
Well, people don't know that.
How the fuck are you gonna bet against them?
Because
It's a
everybody
home
gets in the
opener.
glam and glitz of
Yeah,
Harbaugh
that's
and Lamar.
fine.
What people don't know is that Baltimore, who did they play the first 2 weeks? The shittiest team in the league, which is our Miami Dolphins, and the Arizona Cardinals, which they didn't cover the spread against the Arizona Cardinals.
Exactly.
We took the Cardinals.
We took the Cardinals last week. That was one of the ones we did win. And pay attention to that because that was a sharky
I'm
play.
telling you, KC is the slam play. Slam it. At home, I think they're gonna
That's
blow
good. That's the
them out.
big play of the week. We're skipping right ahead to that, so go ahead and take that -6.
So, you know, that's going to be a fun game, but
All
dude,
day.
you got to take KC. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
That's the play.
And be
That's
careful of
the
that 52-point over because
So the next
I don't
one,
know.
I think is the hardest game on the board, right?
Yeah, that's really hard. You know, so Cincinnati, Buffalo's
Cincinnati at Buffalo.
at Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo's proven to be pretty solid this year, and I mean, I think they're looking like a playoff team at this point. But 59, almost 60% of the money.
59% money on Buffalo. Vegas adjusted from open that 4.5 went to 6.
Exactly. So what we like here is that there was also not only a line movement of 1.5 points, but you have the over/under total went from 40 to 44.
Exactly.
So if anything, you've got to roll with that. And this game, I'm taking the over.
Taking the over.
That's my
it's
move.
It's a hard game, you know. Like,
it's a tough game. I mean, who knows? I mean,
Cincinnati did great week 1, shat the bed week 2. Buffalo's still up in the air. We don't know.
But they're looking nice. And look, Cincinnati does get A.J. Green back this week, something to pay attention to. The Red Rockets actually been throwing the ball pretty decent. They got mopped
Mixon sucks dick, though.
Yeah, Mixon's been horrible, but they got mopped by San Francisco last week, which, again, could be a little bit of fool's gold. We'll see this week.
Fool's gold. I like that. From San Francisco,
yeah,
fool's gold.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
Yeah, at all.
Okay.
We'll get to that, though. We'll get to that.
All right, here's another hard one.
They're all fucking hard, man.
Well, yeah. They're all hard with the spread. But, so we got Atlanta Falcons at Indianapolis Colts. So the Colts have surprised everybody. I mean,
the Colts have surprised everybody.
But like I explained, you know what? You build your team on a foundation, and their O-line was built for brittle-ass Andrew Luck. So they have a solid O-line, and I think that's why Brissett, I mean, he's doing his thing.
He looks all world back there, but he's not.
Anybody could be all world if you get 4 or 5 seconds to throw.
Thank you.
You know?
I mean,
but Indy plays a good D, but I'm still on Atlanta, dude. Like, Atlanta's slowly getting it going. Their offense is a powerhouse, you know, but this is a hard one too, man.
I mean,
they got it.
Devontae hasn't even fired up yet, and I mean that offense is.
Freeman has been.
And Matt Ryan looked like himself last week. You know, they were talking about it that he was aggressive.
Ridley.
Yeah, well, Ridley's a monster, but he was aggressive with his throws.
Yes,
he got rid of the ball really quick, and he just had a lot of zip on it, and he just looked good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you give me that all day, basically a pick 'em. Even though it's at Indy, Indy's got to falter. I don't think Indy goes 3-0, and I got to take Atlanta there. I mean, you got to be crazy to bet against them because.
You got to take Atlanta, dude. You got to take Atlanta.
Yeah.
So next one we're getting into,
move it on,
we got Oakland
on.
Raiders against at Minnesota Vikings. There's another one. 60% of the money's on Minnesota.
Yep.
Line opened at 7.5. Vegas shifted to 9, which means Vegas doesn't want that Minnesota money.
Nope.
They don't want it.
They've put it in no man's land.
They're trying to entice you to bet Oakland. But, man, Oakland's just so hard. So hard. So what do we come up here?
So we came up with, I think, so that -9, like I just said, I think it puts us in no man's land. Like,
I agree.
yes, they could win by 10, maybe.
This is up.
Yeah. This is
you gotta be careful with that one, bro.
You gotta be careful with this. So what we decided, and we'll get back to this at the end of the cast, but we feel that this is a tease play here. Take that 10-point teaser, get Minnesota at +1 at home.
Yeah, you got Minnesota in the dome.
Dalvin and Cuzzos.
Yeah, Dalvin, bro. That's why that over-under is at 43.
And Diggs
very low.
and Diggs and Co. They're not going to lose to Oakland at home. But that 9 points is too much to be comfortable
Minnesota,
with.
like Diggs last week had 1 catch. It was a touchdown, but I don't know. Thielen,
but they spread the ball around, and
Cook's been helping them.
But Dalvin's been running the ball a lot, so we'll see. Though I mean, Cousins has to prove his worth, because he, again, since he's been in Minnesota, he's been a little bit up and down. So I don't know. I'm not sold on that.
So
yet.
We like Green Bay so far. Philly spread.
Yep.
You got to ride Philly. KC slam
KC
it.
smash them.
Cincinnati, Buffalo over. Atlanta, you got to ride with them. And so far, we got tease Minnesota to +1 and a 10-point teaser.
Yep, we'll get to the rest of the two teams
so what
there.
we call that one's weird. Vegas is really good. They put it where
that 9 points is a little bit freaky for me. I don't really want to touch that from a points
let's go to the next one. We got your New York Jets against the New England Animals.
I'm just upset that it's a bigger spread than the Miami game. I'm just upset about that.
No, I'm kind of happy. At least we're not the worst team.
No, we suck. Yes, we are the worst team. Fucking joke.
All right, so we got New England lined opened up at 16. It's at 22, dude. 22. All right,
22 points.
I'm a firm believer in Vegas. I trust. 22 points is a lot. I know you guys. Well, in the next game, I'll explain what happened. But I'm saying I know everybody's like, "Oh, New England."
Look what happened last game and the game before, and I get it.
I get it. But what's very big here, guys? What's very big? The over/under opened at 48. Dropped to 43.5.
That's a
You know why?
monster
Because Sam
drop.
Darnold was making out with little teenagers and he got mono whatever. Even though, and they're on a short week. They play Monday night.
Why wouldn't you lie about that and say he's got like the flu and he's not
Because they're
feeling
fucking
well?
crazy eyes. Adam Gase, bro.
Fucking Gase is such an idiot, bro. You're telling me he has fucking mono?
They're on a third string.
Wow,
They're on a third string
idiots.
quarterback. I didn't know the fucking guy's name, Lark or some shit.
Whatever. So let's talk about something. The shit ass Dolphins, right? We're 13-0 at the half, right?
That's the next one. So
And no, but it plays into this one, right?
it does, yeah. So everybody talks shit. Oh, Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins spread last week was what? 20.
If it weren't for it was 18 and a
18-19.
half. I think 18 and a
So
half, and then it moved
13,
a little bit.
13-0 at halftime. People don't see that though. The first half went in an hour, which means that they were just running, which I told everybody they were going to do. Belichick just wants to go get a win. What ended up happening was when you give up
3 picks.
two pick sixes, and the other pick ended up in the 30-yard line.
Two pick
I mean,
sixes and 1.5. What the fuck is the matter with you?
What are you going to do there?
You got to put Chosen Rosen in. Anyways, let's get back to this game. So,
Jets, New
tell
England.
them what you think.
I mean, so Vegas is very scared. Line over on the win from 48 to 43. So
that's
to be
basically
extra
40,
safe,
42 to 3.
You add them in the teaser we got Minnesota
kidding.
+1 in the teaser, under 53.5. I don't see the Jets scoring more than 14 points. All they have is Le'Veon Bell, dude.
They got nothing.
First half of the Monday night game,
They look
you know what
so
it was?
trash.
Jets, Le'Veon Bell had 35 yards. The rest of the offense had -8. That's bad, dude.
Disgusting.
And like you're just gonna like not want.
This is as bad as us. This is as bad as the Dolphins. But you said it. Tease that over there to 53.5 points, because even if they put up, let's say Tom Brady throws for 5 touchdowns, whatever.
These are college spreads,
Yeah,
bro. These are college
this
spreads,
is
man.
this is crazy. I mean, the NFL seeing these type of double-digit spreads is insane. And I mean,
I think it's the first time that there's 2 spreads over 20 points since like 1980.
also it's at Foxborough. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean that's another one. Do not forget that.
So tease, don't fuck with the spread.
Don't fuck with the spread.
I mean, all I saw was over on the win from 48 to 43, guys. 48 to 40. That's a lot. That's a 5-point move. Those are college line moves.
Yep.
NFL lines don't move like that, bro. So I think if you want to touch that game, you put it in the teaser with Minnesota, and you tease under 53.5.
There you go.
I don't see.
Those are the
scoring.
first 2 plays of the teaser. We'll get to the next
So
one.
now we're going Miami, Dallas Cowboys.
do we have to?
America's favorite team.
About this shit.
Jerry's Row, Jerry Jones, biggest stadium, whatever else you want me to add. What do you feel about this?
I mean, what I feel about this is that this is a 22.5 point spread with a 47-point over-under. So here, I mean, again, there's zero bias here. But, I mean, last week, I know people teased that shit to 28 points.
And I lost.
and you lose. I mean, but come on. Like, is Vegas going to take a bath 3 weeks in a row? I mean, one would think not, but again, you have a high-powered Dallas offense.
Of course,
at home, and you're playing. I mean, I think is Chosen Rosen. He's starting this game,
he's
right?
in, yeah,
he's in,
he's
right?
in,
Like
he's in.
Fitzy's there, combing his beard, and that's it. It's a wrap. So at this point, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Dolphins plus 22.5 if you're gonna take it, just because again, I don't think they.
Saying,
can.
guys, we're not confident here. We'll
Yeah.
tell you when we're confident. We just go across the board and we give every play.
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
don't
give a play
lie.
on
We don't
everything.
lie and tell you Sunday night. Oh, guys, we did these 3 plays. No, it's fucking
again-
Thursday, and we're telling you everything we're doing for the
But
week.
again, this line movement started at -16.
Yeah.
It went to 22.5. That's a 6.5. That's almost a touchdown movement. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
That's how scared they were of that original line. So
Well, because they've taken a bath.
they've taken
both weeks.
They might take a bath again.
But
you might go back and tease them to 32.5. I mean that's not part of our teaser. I'm just saying.
But-
if you must take this game,
What's everybody gonna take? Dallas.
everyone's gonna take Dallas. So we go.
So
we go the other way.
80% of the money's on Dallas. What, you think Vegas wants to lose 80% of the money again? I don't know. That's the way I look at it.
That's why you have such a large line movement. Pay attention to that.
But that's hard, guys. So here
Yeah.
we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
What?
This is the biggest play, guys. You're
This
not
is
gonna
it.
believe it because you gotta have some big donkey nuts to bet this shit.
Let's go.
So
Talk
let's
to
go.
me.
Who we got?
New York Giants
at
Tampa
Tampa
Bay.
Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay sucks binga.
Everybody's gonna say, "Oh,
Jameis-
Carolina, that's bullshit."
Jameis
Cam
Winston-
Newton's hurt.
No,
that game was bullshit. Carolina should have won that game.
Winston is just, trash so far this season.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Daniel Jones, new rock. With the rock.
Daniel Jones,
new look.
They have the best
With Saquon.
Well, not the best player. I guess second best player in the NFL.
And
Saquon Barkley.
And just, you know what? Just ride this one out.
Ride it.
Just ride this one out.
So guys, listen. This is where your bookie gets pissed at you. The 6.5 points, I think's a fucking given. If you really want it, you take the money line.
Take that
I'm
money
telling
line.
you guys, take Giants money line.
Tell them how this feeds into our magic.
Here,
Tell them where it feeds into.
it feeds into the parlay. The parlay we got.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Matt, people don't want these things.
That's
bro.
fine, bro. Let 'em-
Who's gonna take Giants plus 227?
Someone who wants to make money.
You throw that in a parlay. I'm telling you.
You need that plus money.
You guys heard it here, bro. $100 wins you 227. You could take the spread to be safe, but I think that game's not gonna get down to the spread. That game's gonna be either Tampa Bay shuts them out
And
and
Daniel
I'm fucking
Jones.
totally wrong, or there's a new aura in the Giants.
Hey,
They
Daniel
didn't want
Jones in
Eli
the
anymore.
preseason looked disgusting.
They're disgusting. And you have the best running back.
They owed it to Eli, but I'm gonna touch on that for a second. Eli is a champion, a true gentleman. He's
Don't get me wrong.
No, but he's handling it very well. I mean, as
Oh,
he
of course,
should,
of
like
course.
because he's a winner.
He's a professional,
and he's a
bro.
professional. There's nothing else he could say. But you know what? They did him dirty. I mean, I'm sure he wanted to play, and they owed it to him. But he should have they should have said, "Look, we've got Daniel Jones, Eli. Like, you're not going to start the first 2 games and look like trash."
I remember in the
and that's
draft-
how you're going to end your career, guy. What are you doing
In the draft, Daniel Jones was a
I blame
little
both
diamond
of
in
them.
the rough.
I blame all of them.
They were supposed to get Dwayne Haskins, right?
No, remember
That
how
went to the Reds,
mad?
and
Remember
they-
how mad the Giants fans
No,
were when
everybody
they
turned
took
it into a
fucking
racial
Daniel-
thing. Like, oh, they don't want a
Oh,
colored
get the
quarterback.
fuck
That's
outta here.
bullshit.
No.
Daniel Jones was
is
the best
good.
quarterback in
Is
preseason.
good.
The best.
I agree with you.
The best quarterback.
I agree with you.
So, guys, I'm telling you, take Giants 6.5. That's
And if
for
you got the
sure.
big donkey balls, like Carlito said,
You take the money line,
Toma,
guys.
take the
Telling you,
money
you
line.
Take the money line, guys. That's where the value's at.
let's go.
All right, next game.
Let's go back. Let's
The
go
team
back.
were very heavy on always.
Yeah, all right,
Arizona.
Arizona.
Covered the spread 2 weeks in a row, just to let you guys know.
We've covered the spread with Arizona 2 weeks in a row. Arizona's covered the spread 2 weeks
Yep.
in a row.
First week tied, +3, covered. Second week against
and
Baltimore.
when everyone was like,
+13,
"Oh my God,
covered.
plus 13, Baltimore,"
Covered.
covered.
Yeah, bingo.
Cora, come on,
Cora's
Cora.
crying. Sorry, I think we woke up your daughter.
Jesus.
Oh, baby woke up. You see, we're watching the game.
Fuck it.
14-zip Jaguars.
So,
All right, so what we call here, guys, this line did the flippity floppity.
this was a 5-point movement
Yeah.
this week.
So opened up +2.5 Arizona. 70% of the money's on Arizona. Vegas went -2.5 Arizona. Guys, that's
5-point movement.
And we call it the flippy floppy.
That's called scared as fuck.
So now you know why they're scared? Because Arizona died.
You know
what did we say at the beginning of the
Because
year?
Arizona's good.
Kyler Murray is the truth,
Kyler
guys.
Murray and Kirk. What is Kirk doing every week? He's chopping up
I think
defenses.
they're buying in. Everybody's buying into that system.
Bro, but he has a fucking chooch, man. He throws the ball like a G. So
We've been riding Arizona.
I'm going to continue to ride Arizona until they prove me wrong. They're 2-0 on the spread this year. Let's
Yep.
make them 3-0.
3-0. We got to take them.
Go for them.
You go with the hot hand, you got to ride.
Get it now before it moves to a field goal. 2.5 is the way to go.
It's already moved 5 points, guys.
It might
Get
move
in.
more.
And it went from 46.5 overruns to 44
To 44. So I
because
don't know.
Cam Newton's hurt, bro. That's why we got fucked last Thursday game. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
We got fucked.
Garbage.
All right. So, guys, this is the fishiest game on the board. And listen to me. It's the fishiest game. Everybody in the world is going to want to bet the Seattle Seahawks. So we got the New Orleans Saints without Drew Brees against who? In
In
the
Seattle.
biggest home field advantage in the league, right? What do they call it? The 12th man or whatever the fuck?
No, yeah, exactly. But
Doesn't it cause like a Richter scale earthquake because the crowd gets so crazy?
It's fucking insane. But
Tell him, Matt. Tell him.
you can't touch this game.
Tell him the stats. Though. We
It's
got to stat check 'em.
fishy. So you got a 73% of the money on Seattle. Run from that.
Line
You know
opened
what?
up at 4.5.
And it
It's
went
at
to
4.
It went to
bro.
4 with no Drew Brees. I mean,
How does the line go down?
Teddy Bridgewater is good.
You know
But
why?
is he that fucking
you know why?
good?
Vegas wants. They want
They
everybody's
want
gonna
the
bet Seattle,
bread.
guys. I'm telling
This is what's going to even out Vegas this week. A game like this, and you know what? I mean, if you must look, we have this. We have this as a
fishy.
fishy. We have this as a no toca. Don't touch this one. However, you're gonna play this because you don't buy into us, which you're crazy if you don't. You gotta go New Orleans. Fuck them. Take New Orleans.
You got the donkey. You need the donkey balls to do
Get
that.
them big balls.
Who's gonna bet New Orleans
Don't
without
get scared.
Drew Brees?
Why don't you put the Giants money line, New Orleans money line?
I ain't ready for that. Ain't ready for that, dog. But all I tell you is I speak the facts. 73% of the money's on Seattle. Opened at 4.5. Without Drew Brees, Vegas said, no. We're going to make it 4 so more people bet Seattle. They want that money.
That is what you call trickeration.
Trickeration, guys. I'm telling you.
It's not a word.
You heard it here.
Trickeration.
So let's get into the next one.
All right, let's go.
What do we got? Houston.
This is another tricky game, but I'm going to ride. So Houston versus LA. That's the Chargers.
It's a hard game, though.
That's in LA. LA's a 3-point home favorite. The Chargers have been, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know. They've been kind of like, watching Tennessee tonight. Like Tennessee looks all world, mops the Cleveland Browns, and then they come out last week and they look like that, and they fucking get beat by the Colts are fine. They're okay, great, but they just look like shit. They look like shit. They couldn't get anything going on offense. They really look like shit. And now they got a real tough matchup. So, you know what? I mean, I'm going to have to go where the rest of the money is on this one. 70% of the money's on Houston. And
yeah, here, I'm not saying every time you do it.
Yeah.
The line didn't move here. So
But
Vegas is they trust. And when I emphasize Vegas, dude, because that's what takes all the money, guys. What do you think when there's a replay? What do? They call a booth in fucking New York. Are you guys retarded? The last 2 minutes of a game, you don't see how long it takes? They put everybody on their curtains and every play is analyzed. All right, bro. Yeah, I'll get into that, bro.
Conspiracy theories have to be a part of this.
Man, hey, I call it how I see it. But yeah, the last 2 minutes of every game take 2 hours if you guys
the
don't
long
notice.
booth. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, so we got Houston against the Chargers, -3 Chargers. I'm not really a Charger fan at all.
No, fuck them.
A little biased here, but
I mean, look, I like Houston +3, to be honest with you. I mean, I believe in Houston. I think Deshaun's nasty, and I think that defense is
and they have the
stout.
best receiver in the league
Stout.
too. So
Stout. So,
guys, ready for the
let's
other
take
one?
'em.
You ready for the other
So
one?
we're gonna this. All right. So after you grow some big nuts, and you take New Orleans money line, and you take the Giants money line, you take this one. Talk to them.
All right, so we got Pittsburgh Roethlisberger-less Steelers.
Say that 5 times.
Pittsburgh Roethlisberger-less, Pittsburgh Roethlisberger-less, Pittsburgh Roethlisberger-less. All right, so yeah, you get it. Pittsburgh without Roethlisberger. We got them against the San Fran Niners, which, yeah, they've been fucking hot.
Fools
I get it.
gold.
I get it. They've been hot. So here we go. Of course, Pitt. One stat I'm going to tell you. Tomlin has never had a losing season in his 10-year statute.
This is true.
There. Never. So I play the numbers, coaching. Big Ben's already old as fuck. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Something's got to change there.
You know.
He almost retired 3 times anyways, so it's fine.
Here we got 55% of the money on San Fran.
It's
-7.
It's not very compelling. It's almost an even split.
The line hasn't moved much here because I think
It's
Vegas
almost
don't
an
know.
even split.
But I think, they just picked up Minka. They're stacking up the D. Their D's going to be great. They're going to ground and pound, go back to Steeler football, and they're going to fuck up Garoppolo. San Fran, their little train's over, dog. But it's hard to bet. Who the fuck's going to bet Pitt without Big Ben? But who's Big Ben, guys? He's a 16-year-old old fart. Come on. Like, get with it.
He's not 16 years old.
16-year vet. He's up there. He's like 39 or some shit, 38. He ain't no fucking Tom Brady, dog. That's for damn sure.
So,
What do you feel about that game, Matt?
no, I mean, I actually am in full agreement with you. So, if we, so we're going to go into this. Since we know you guys are scared as fuck to take Pittsburgh money line and probably Pittsburgh +7, tease this thing. Actually, it's moved to 6.5. Tease this thing to +16.5. They do not lose by 16.5, even though they're going to the left coast, and that's it. So what you're going to do here is you are going to take this game, and you are going to throw it into
it completes our
your
teaser. Just let them know what it is.
So the teaser now, to recap that, Minnesota +1 at home against Oakland. New England against the Jets under 53.5 points. And Pittsburgh at San Francisco +16.5. That's about a -130, so 130 to win 100. I like that bet.
I think
like
that's a sure bet, guys.
I think that's a good one, guys.
You know?
Pay attention to that.
You guys do what you want. You can listen to the guys that show you the bets on Sunday. Oh, we went.
Oh no, but we sent this to our clients. Behind the scenes.
These are private. These are private.
I try those guys
accounts.
on
They
the
email
fucking
them.
internet.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
Fucking
bro.
idiots.
My shit's here right now. We're telling you.
Let's
All right,
go
next
though.
game.
So this is another tough one, and like
Rams.
we faded. First of all,
No. What up? We faded them week 1. We played them week 2.
yep, we took them. That was Cleveland. That was one of the ones we
Yeah,
took.
you gotta go.
But we faded the over under win total for the season 9.5. The
Yeah,
fuck out
we
of
got
here.
it under. We got
so
it under.
Cleveland Browns are going to start the season 1-2, and this is why. Even though they're at home, they are playing the Rams. The Rams could very well be back in the Super Bowl. They already look like they're in midseason form, and
Yeah,
the
that's
spread
what
is
they're
already
doing.
moved from -1.5 to -3. And the over-under actually has moved from 51 to 47.5. So, I mean, we got
85% of the money's on the Rams, but Vegas doesn't like that.
no. That's why they moved that spread up.
Yeah, they opened it at -1.5 because you know why? Because they have all the hype on Cleveland. There's a lot of money, but there's money overwhelming that, and they're like, no, put it to 3.
No, you gotta go.
Those are hard spreads, bro.
Yeah, but yeah,
I mean, you gotta go.
I just don't see you betting against the Rams.
bet with the watch. Will they be?
That
Landry-
fake
I don't think
fake ass
Landry has caught a
watch,
patch yet. A fucking
John Andrew, fake ass watch.
Has
told
even
you.
Landry caught a pass yet?
He's caught a few passes. He might have caught a touchdown.
No, I don't even think so.
Fuck him.
All right, guys. This is another one that I fucking hate. The Bears.
Yeah. Trubisky looks
What's going on
like
with him?
I don't know, man.
He's looking like true garbage.
Yeah, he's true garbage.
Like, bro, what's going on there?
Yeah, well, that guy needs. I don't know what he needs. Maybe he hasn't got a.
They were like Super Bowl contenders.
He hasn't got a
like,
late in a while or
before.
something because he just looks. He looks a little backed up
I
out
don't
there.
like him. He
I
has
don't
his
know.
little like little smile. And everything's okay. No, everything's not okay, guy. You suck.
He ain't fucking Minshew.
Like week
Goddamn
one,
alligator wrestler.
week 1 they played
fucking
the
shit up
Packers.
on Thursday Night Football.
They hold Aaron Rodgers to like 180 yards, and you lose.
No, but the saddest thing is that Trubisky's the worst right now, and his defense is there. I mean, they are. I mean, I gotta say that they're top 1-2 defense in
they're
the
top
league
1.
for sure.
They got to be one of the best D's, bro.
No, not they are.
I think
for
New
sure.
England right now is
New
number
England's
one on D
nasty,
offense,
and
bro.
so is.
Fucking
You know what? That
nice.
Green Bay D is disgusting.
Bro, those are sleepers. Shh, they
Yeah,
forget
watch out for that.
Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers,
dog.
bro. Aaron Rodgers is gonna come out and be like, oh wait, I'm 10-4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Wake up.
So let's get back to it. 58% of the money's on Chicago. Line hasn't moved. They got it at -4 Chicago. You got to take Chicago again, man.
You got to, because Washington is also proven to be kind of caca. I mean,
Yeah.
and
they looked good a little bit against Dallas, and Dallas did the cho-chung.
yeah, because if they're they got lucky. They had a couple big scores, early scores, and then Dallas was like, okay, wait. So we're gonna play our game now. So you know what? That's it. So
All right, so guys, look, week 1, we went 12-4. Did great. Nobody listened.
7-8,
Of course,
so
you guys listen. Week 2,
19-12.
Down a unit. Okay, it's not bad. We
19
lost
and
a
12
fucking
on the
unit, bro.
season. 19 and 12 on the season. So far, so good. And at this time, what we have
So
to
look,
do
guys, we're
is
gonna go over again. Teaser. You're gonna tease Minnesota from -9. You get them at +1.
Yep.
Then you add New England. Get the over under 43.5. Put it up to 53.5. Take the under. And then we gotta take Pitt +16.5, guys. You have to, bro. Then we're gonna go to the parlay. This is where you need the big nuts. You're gonna take Giants +227. I love that.
love that.
And then what else we got?
So you got the Green Bay money line. I mean, it's a
Be
little
safe.
it's a little
Just
heavy.
be
It's a
safe.
safer bet, I
Yeah.
think, at -347. And then you're gonna take that Philly money line, which I mean, we still feel that Philly takes them with the spread, but this is a money line parlay. And yeah, so you know that is gonna pay you. That's a 4-1 payout.
Yeah, it's a
so
4-1.
100 to win 400. I mean, I think it's a nice bet. You're betting on good teams, with good components, and I think that I think you just
And
I
big
think
play,
you
I
ride with
agree.
us.
KC -6. Baltimore ain't shit, guys. They played the Dolphins and the Cardinals. They didn't cover against the Cardinals.
No, smoke them.
You think they're gonna cover against KC? No. KC's gonna smoke them.
Let Mahomes fucking throw for another 270 yards in one quarter, whatever. I mean, even if he
He's
doesn't
just
do
too
that,
good. He's too
he's
good.
disgusting. They don't even need Tyreek Hill to fucking do what they do. They got enough weapons.
And I emphasize, last week we went 7-8, but Big Ben got hurt. New Orleans got hurt.
Yeah,
Nothing I could do about that.
No
guys.
excuses. You know,
there's no excuses.
It's
I'm just
fine.
saying.
Fuck it. Look, we said Chicago was gonna win. They didn't cover.
we
They
lost.
still won.
We got
We
fucked.
lost. We got fucked.
That's fine.
You know, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is early season football. We've already seen enough to feel confident in these picks. And you know, I think that ride with us. Ride with us until you can't.
You know.
So I mean, let's go. I think
Giants, baby.
the Giants, bro. Daniel Jones is gonna take them.
You heard it here.
He's gonna take them
heard it here.
to at least respectable levels.
And the other one, the Saints guy. Everybody's gonna take Seattle. I promise you.
Teddy Bridge.
They ain't ready for that though.
Well,
All right, guys.
this has been it.
It's a pleasure. We
Lovely.
make it quick. 30 minutes.
Week
Went through all the
3
games.
NFL
Get to it.
in the books. Love y'all.
Kaboom.
Boom.